Max, what's it gonna take to get ready for the strangest conversation of your life? I don't know what to say to Chloe when she wakes up, but I can guess that she will be cold, hungry, and in need of coffee.
Well, there's no time like the present, Max, so without further ado, welcome back everybody to another episode of my Life is Strange Reunion Let's Play series. I'm ShadowStar91, and in today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, as the title suggests, we have officially been reunited with Max's childhood friend, Chloe Price. And that event actually took place in their last episode, followed by Chloe,
Knowing Chloe.
Like so. She completely and utterly crashed out. And if you want to check out said episode, along with any others that you might have missed up until this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, never fear, the Shadowstar has got you covered, because I will leave the playlist link in the video description down below for your viewing pleasure, so make sure you check that out when you get a chance, if you want to catch up on any of the action that you might have missed up until this point in time. There has been just one change that I have made to my Let's Play series, which I will show after we've finished up here. Choices wise, everything is still the same. I have started a separate playthrough to get like a compilation, to create my compilation video of Max and Chloe, and I also want to check out the dialogue, any specific dialogues that we have. Alright, hang on. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna showcase the one change. So basically, they're still the same. Oh wait, it was in audio. I have enabled that because I wasn't even sure that this sort of option would be available, and when I found out it was, I immediately switched it on. Other than that, nothing else has changed. So let's wander around the Hellerton house for the first time in Life is Strange Reunion, because last time we were able to wander around this place was back in the previous game, Life is Strange Double Exposure.
Hazel's a great agent, and she put so much work into this weekend. I hope she eventually forgives me.
Yeah, unfortunately, Max had to ditch her agent for stay behind, help prevent this fire outbreak at Caledon University.
Moses says this telescope is an embarrassment, but it helps me look at birds on the lake just fine.
Rude much, Moses? If the telescope works, then the telescope works. What's this?
Moses collected a few weird artifacts from the merge. He thinks they're fascinating. I think they're horrifying.
Yeah. Because look at the combo. Look at the picture combo. On top, it's a picture of Sophie, and on the bottom, it's some weird ass pose or statue from where I believe the location is the Snapping Turtle. I believe, off the top of my head. Ooh, is this new? Well, let's have a look at the laptop to see what happens.
If I hadn't been there last night, would Loretta be here now? Diamond is worried about Sophie? I haven't heard from either of them in months. And they were off together?
So Safi did take Diamond out on the road with her, but as the ending of Double Exposure pointed out, and for all those who haven't played Life is Strange Double Exposure, yeah, something did happen at the end of said game. I'm not going to spoil it for all those who haven't played it, but for all those who have played it, then you all know what I'm talking about when it comes to Diamond.
What's going on, Sophie? How do I help you?
Yeah, that is a very, very big question. Wait a sec. Is that this Ivy girl? Oh yeah, we need to check the journal and messages. I wonder if we hadn't looked at the laptop. I wonder if the messages would have just stopped at what's it called? Maybe, but I couldn't wait. I'll let you know what I find. Well, at least we actually heard from Diamond. Oh, jeez, Sophie, what is it with you and this southern accent that you've taken on? Even though it is funny, but still. Oh, yoy.
Guess I'm checking in with Vin this afternoon. I wonder if this is about the Abraxas house.
Did not even give me an option. How woot! Oh wait, that's wrong franchise. I do apologize. So we got 2 more pages added to the journal. And for all those who do want to read everything that appears on screen in more detail, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to hit the pause button and then hit the play button to resume the video once you're done reading everything in thorough detail. And I do apologize about the sniffing and such. I'm still kind of a little bit bunged up. With it being close to spring season, my hay fever will be building up and taking over pretty damn soon. Yeah, I highly doubt everything that's been going on, Max, is going to make sense. I think it's just going to have to go with the flow. And I want to apologize again in advance if anybody does hear me hesitating, stuttering, struggling, and or botching any of my sentence pronunciations throughout any of my videos, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize in advance, with me being an autistic individual, so me being on the spectrum, neurodivergent, whatever terminology you want to use. Talking is not one of my strongest points, but I'll do my utmost best to bring you all the best content that I'm possibly able to. What's all these?
I bought these in a panic when I started teaching. Sometimes great art is the best mentor. Chloe almost fell asleep climbing the stairs. She must have driven for a while to get here.
Jeez Louise, girl. How far did you actually bloody drive?
If you stay in one place long enough, restaurants learn your birthday. Cute or creepy?
I'm gonna say a little bit of both.
I wasn't planning on being home this weekend. There's nothing in my fridge but film.
Hang on, are you talking about camera roll film? Because if you are, why the hell haven't you stored it down there? I mean, oy oy oy. But yeah, pretty much, Max was supposed to be in New York this weekend for her gallery event. But other stuff decided to...
Knowing Chloe, she forgot to eat on her way here.
But other stuff decided to jump in the way and say, we're gonna screw up your day. What's on this to-do
I
list?
should just stop trying to plan my week. It seems to invite chaos.
The uncertainties of life. But I wonder, are Max's classes actually based outside, or does she actually have a classroom of her own? And if she does, where is that classroom, I wonder? We got a birthday card on the counter.
It's my birthday. Again. But I doubt that's why Chloe dropped by.
I wonder why Max is very hesitant on returning to visit her folks back in, I believe it was Seattle they moved to? And one thing I did read in Chloe's journal when we got it up during the previous episode, I wonder if she actually bumped into Max's mother and father while she was in Seattle, I wonder. So many questions, so many questions. Just looking at this muffin is making me want a muffin, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, god damn it, what is it with food and video games that making me goddamn hungry? Well, let's put it on a plate.
Wakey, wakey.
But thankfully, Chloe has had a bite to eat before she ended up here at the Hellerton house. Thanks to Amanda and the snapping turtle. Alright, next up, I believe it was the fireplace.
I know I'm very anti-fire right now, but the place is freezing.
I kind of like the cold.
If you tell me what your friends are plotting, I'll feed you all your favorite wood chips and crumpled up newspapers.
That sounds like a fair trade. Well, you gonna actually tell us? No? Then screw and you too. Alright then, now wait. I think if we head on back up the stairs, then it's just gonna play that cutscene again where Max is just checking in on a sleeping Chloe. But yeah.
After last night, I'm sure Chloe could use some coffee. It's my birthday. Again. But I doubt that's why Chloe dropped by.
Yeah, I'm sorry about reading the birthday card again. I'm just wondering, why is Max so hesitant on visiting or returning to her or making a return visit to a temporary return visit to see her parents? Maybe she just wants to have a place of her own. I mean, you can't blame her, really. It's just so many questions. But let's make some coffee before Chloe wakes up and she gets all grouchy on us.
Yikes. I didn't even notice where we parked last night. Better move it. But where did she leave her keys?
Yeah, I think we've interacted with pretty much everything in the Hallaton house, and I don't think we can explore upstairs as Max. So I think the only thing left to do is finding those damn car keys.
She rifled through this before she went upstairs. Maybe she dropped her keys inside.
Well, let's go
It's not
scrounging.
snooping if it's Chloe, right? I wanted to ask her 1,000 questions, but she barely had the energy to get upstairs.
Yeah, it's probably best to hit Chloe with all these questions after she's had some proper sleep.
Of course, that would be too easy.
I mean, we had to try.
Now Chloe's the one trying to keep kids from stealing the merch. I remember this band. Chloe used to work their merch table. Now she's the manager.
Really? So Chloe has worked her way up from merch selling for the band to actually being their manager. And quite frankly, drugstore makeup couldn't ask for a better manager. Because you try to piss off Chloe or mess her around, she will kick your ass. To put it lightly.
There you are.
Oh, look at that. The keychain that we got from the snapping turtle has been added to the, what do you call it? The collection. But we found the keys, but we can still interact with stuff in the bag.
Band tees, and artfully ripped tank tops.
Alright then, let's go and move Chloe's truck before security finds it and has it possibly towed. I'm just worried about one other thing though. What the hell has happened to Max's car? Hopefully we can find out.
Max.
Somebody did well for herself. How did Max wind up in the world's bougiest log cabin? What the?
She doesn't need to think if that's Sophie. I think we all know that is Sophie from what we saw went down between the confrontation between Chloe and a disguised Sophie in the previous episode at the Snapping Turtle.
That was the girl at the bar last night. Max thinks her name is Sophie? Coffee. She's awake. What's the connection with this Sophie person and Max?
So we can walk around upstairs, but it's only with Chloe. And why is Max still got a bunch of Christmas lights still hanging up? I mean, it's actually I don't know. There we go. It's September. Maybe it's probably too much of a hassle to take them down, so I can't really blame her either way.
I've been avoiding mirrors for days. I probably look as crazy as I sound.
Probably best to play it safe in your current case, Chloe.
Wait, is it Saturday? I showed up on Max's birthday. But why is she here and not on this trip?
Well, when you see her next, maybe you can ask her.
This is from that film festival in Boise. 2 days of movies that made me want to claw my eyes out, but she never stopped smiling.
It's definitely going to be an interesting conversation, because this is the first time that these two have spoken to each other in ages, I believe.
Not bad for a girl who never finished high school.
Oh, so this is the stuff that Max teaches in her classes. And honestly, she's actually an awesome teacher from what we've actually seen. But I still wonder if Max's classes are still based outside, or if she has a classroom of her own, or if it's a bit of both.
She told me to take the bed and then pretended to go downstairs. But when I peeked later on, she was definitely still watching me.
She's definitely happy to see you again. But it's definitely... what's the word I'm looking for?
Maybe Max has more photos of this Sophie chick.
Mind-blowing that you appeared unexpectedly.
What? Did she not have enough artsy hipster cred already? Tweecore, acoustic chill, and lots of indie rock. Classic Max.
Aside from the photo wall, I think that is literally everything. Hang on, I want to double check something. Okay, that is... Yeah, that... So, I don't have any... Yep, so...
Max has a photo wall. Maybe I can learn more about this Sophie there.
Oh, I just noticed one of the photos in the center at the very top of the photo wall. It's the unexpected selfie after Max tried to get a jammed photo out of a Polaroid. I'm trying very hard not to laugh right now, but that's
It's been years. What has she been up to?
She's probably been up to quite a lot.
Her life is so full now. The early days, when we thought the adventure would go on forever.
And apparently that's where you two also had a massive argument as well. It's been a very hot minute since I've played Double Exposure, but I think that's what Max said when we initially looked at this photo. When we had our first peek at the photo wall.
Now she can talk about f-stops and shutter speeds to her heart's content. Is she moving out of her urban decay phase? What's next in the Max Caulfield oeuvre?
Your guess is as good as anybody's, Chloe.
This place is so beautiful. It makes me want to throw up. If Max was gonna try and replace me with someone, I'm glad it was a dog.
She thought it was a sign of other things to take place, but she was wrong. But wait, what?
She's photographed everything under the sun, but she's saving space for more. God, this girl.
Yeah. Oh, we can't interact with the We can't interact with the unexpected selfie. Oh, that sucks.
Max knows the woman from the lighthouse? And her name is also Sophie? What the hell?
I think you are gonna have a complete and utter mind meltdown when you hear that they're gonna be the same person. But it's probably best if you hear it from Max herself.
Max has a whole new life here. Maybe I shouldn't have come.
Even though the the meeting between, or the conversation between you two is going to be interesting, I think you'll find out that she's definitely happy to have you back in her life, Chloe. But there's only one surefire way to find out. Let's head on downstairs, shall we?
Come on. It'll be okay. It's Max.
She still drives like a teenager. Some things never...
Trying to steal my truck?
Just joyriding it to a parking space.
How long has it been? A year? A decade? I'm not really sure anymore.
It is so incredibly good to see you, Chloe.
Don't get excited. I come bearing baggage. And before you say anything, I know I should have called first. I just figured I'd know what the fuck to say when I was looking at you.
Okay. The floor is yours.
In some sequences, you can pick choices for both Max and Chloe, shaping the direction of their relationship. Okay, this is definitely a first.
Lately, I keep getting these... I don't know... visions? It's been happening for a minute, but they're getting worse. It seemed like maybe some time fuckery took place, so I figured I'd come ask the time fucker herself.
What kind of visions?
The icon above... Nightmares, memories... Oh, interesting. So do we say they're nightmares or memory? Because it's actually a bit of both. Because Chloe's never been to Caledon, but nightmares of stuff that's happened during her past. This is kind of interesting. Do we go for We're gonna be choosing memories.
I have memories of things that never happened. I have dreams that really don't feel like dreams. And lately, I keep seeing this dark-haired woman, who just so happens to be on your photo wall. Who's Sophie?
Okay, so the icon has shifted towards Max. So we got a former friend, and you came here for this. Because I remember one of the choices that we had to make was, did we reject Sophie or did we support her? And I chose we supported Sophie. I have a funny feeling if we choose you came here for this, it might throw Thorn into the works. So we're going to choose a former friend.
Sophie was my friend. Last year, she went through a hard time. did a lot of damage and left a school.
But did she graffiti the girls' bathroom on her way out? Not that it's a competition or anything. And who's the friend on your dresser? Your second friend named Safi?
This is gonna sound crazy, but it's the same person. Safi can shapeshift.
So this place is... what? Like some freaky power academy?
No, not at all. It's a coincidence, as far as I know.
God, never a dull fucking moment with you. Any idea why your friend is in my dreamscape? Or is that a coincidence too?
I'm not sure. What else do you see in your visions besides her?
I see... a storm destroying Arcadia Bay. And my mom's grave. I know the town is fine and my mom's alive, but it feels so...
What do you mean? Chloe, the town was destroyed. Over a decade ago.
So, you must be the real crazy one then, because I just drove through Arcadia Bay a month ago. Had lunch with my mom at the Two Whales.
I don't know what's happening, but there definitely was a storm. And I'm so sorry, but your mom didn't make it.
Okay, it's pretty messed up for you to make me prove something like this, but voila. A selfie for my mom's gram. Stardate, 1 month ago.
So, whoa. How the hell is Arcadia Bay still standing? Because certain events that took place right at the very start of this franchise, yeah. The choices that I made, things didn't turn out so well for Arcadia Bay. And one of the casualties, unfortunately, that we learned of during double exposure was in fact Joyce was one of those casualties. And the fact that she's still alive and Arcadia Bay is still standing. Oh. Did Max's merging of the timelines actually revive Arcadia Bay? Oh, so many questions. So much mind-bending stuff going on. And when the hell did Joyce get her own Instagram? Scratching my head at so many questions that need to be answered.
Joyce is alive? In the town?
It's right where we left it. So, those horrible visions, those are what? Your memories?
Yes, of what actually happened. Or at least, what happened to me. Or you with me, or what I thought you... Oh, shit. How do we have two separate realities? And how is Arcadia Bay back?
You tell me, nothing good. Yeah, you might want to bring us up to speed, Max.
I spent 3,000 miles of tire because I thought you might have those answers.
I don't yet. Right now, I just can't believe how incredible this is. Let's back up. When did the visions start? Was it just before Christmas?
How did you know that?
Because last December, my friend Safi lost control of her powers. She had sort of a mental breakdown.
did she break reality, or did you shoot her? Yeah, we're going to be choosing did you shoot her, because in both visions that we've had so far, we've had Max pointing a gun at not only just Chloe, but at Sophie as well. So we're going to ask this.
I heard someone's voice begging you to shoot her. Did you?
No, not this time. I mean, it's complicated. But no. For a while, there were two separate realities. One where Sophie was alive, one where she was dead. I managed to merge them back together. But maybe I merged more than that? It's only a theory. We should talk to my friend Moses. He's been studying my powers. He'll want to hear about your visions.
You're talking like you want me to stick around.
I do. Of course I do.
I guess that's a relief. We haven't talked in a while, so I didn't know how you'd respond to the human wrecking ball showing up at your door.
Honestly, I've been building this moment up in my head for so long, I wasn't sure how I'd respond either. I feel like everything between us just got so...
Deeply and thoroughly fucked?
I was going to say... complicated. Seemed like we argued for a solid month over the stupidest stuff. At the time, it felt like life and death. Now I barely remember most of it.
I do. But that's my curse. The steel trap for traumatic bullshit.
I can describe the motel room in detail. I can recite your letter word for word. But for the life of me, I couldn't tell you why. Why did we actually break up?
So we've shifted back over to Chloe. So we got three topics to bring up, and we got it doesn't matter. So we're gonna go through the three topics before we choose it doesn't matter.
I know my reality might not be fully real, but even in what I remember, there was so much baggage. The storm, Jefferson, Rachel.
I could never get past the idea that you blamed me for the storm.
I never.
I know, I do. I think part of me wanted you to. Like, my guilt didn't think I deserved to be happy.
I know you weren't rewinding when we were together, but it still felt like your powers hung over everything. Like an 800-pound, time-bending gorilla.
I hated my powers back then. They made me feel inhuman. Took me years to figure out that they were still a part of me, even when I ignored them.
It wasn't one thing. I was getting into the music scene, you were catching on as an artist. Late night mosh pits, early morning photo shoots, cheap whiskey, wine and cheese. It just started to break.
I always felt like I was letting you down. You finally found something you loved, and I couldn't keep up.
And that is all three topics that were showing up, all done and dusted. So let's choose it doesn't matter and see what happens next.
At this point, does any of it matter? Are we even the same people we were then?
I don't know. I think that's what always terrified me. What if the us who made that promise to each other isn't us anymore? Is the promise still real?
Professor Caulfield, it's security.
What are you doing? Don't answer!
We're adults. We don't need to hide from the security guard anymore.
Max?
Good morning, Professor. Are you expecting a prospective graduate student this weekend?
Am I... Yes. Sorry. Was I supposed to clear it with you? I'm still learning the ropes.
No problem. I'll get her in the system. But tell her to behave herself. She's already been in one altercation since arriving in Lakeport.
We got good to know and don't worry about her. Ooh, this is a tricky one. Yeah, we're gonna choose this one.
Thanks for the warning, Noelle, but she's perfectly safe.
Due respect, ma'am, but it's my job to determine that.
Well, if that's everything, I should get back to my darkroom.
Have a good weekend.
You're the worst. Did you get in a fight last night?
You shove one townie and suddenly you're a danger to the school. Professor Caulfield. Has a ring to it.
As our new president likes to remind me, I'm really just Instructor Caulfield.
Do you like teaching?
It's tough sometimes. I love it. Yeah, from what we've seen, Max actually does like the teaching as well as her career as a professional photographer. So we're going to choose we love it.
It's amazing. My students are so curious and so smart. I haven't had the best experiences with education, but
you can make sure that they do. That's cool. And you've been here for what? A year? Make any friends? Date any babes?
last year I had 2 good friends. Now I have 1 friend and a shapeshifter with whom I share ideological differences.
Dude, what is your life? Not that I wasn't happy to do it, but wanna tell me why I saved your ass from a demolition site?
Only if you're ready for more time fuckery. If I don't do something to stop it, the whole school will be on fire by tomorrow night.
Okay, so what does future Max think caused it?
It's arson, a protest gets out of hand. Well, it's a bit of both, because arson is involved, but initially it's a protest that gets out of hand.
There was a protest the same day as the fire. I know people are mad at Caledon, but something must have happened to really set them off. My friends, my students, they're in danger. And right now, I don't know enough to do anything about it.
And you're sure you want to do something? Not worried about causing a storm?
I'm terrified of it. But I understand my powers better now. And I can't just sit back when I have a chance to save everyone. That house belongs to Abraxas, Caledon's secret society. And our president has a weird interest in it. I have questions for both.
That Moses guy you mentioned, do you think he'd be willing to meet with me?
I think he'd give his favorite telescope to meet with you. He should be in his office now. I'll take you.
Hey, how are you feeling about me being here with all this going on?
So we got anxious and we got delighted. But yeah. Wait. I wonder, when we're in these sorts of dialogue, I wonder if each choice underlined each of the character icons. So we got anxious underneath Max, and we got delighted underneath Chloe. I wonder if hard for me to explain, but I wonder if it's like +1 towards winning back Chloe and +1 for staying neutral, if that makes sense. But for now, we're going to choose delighted.
I didn't know I could feel this happy. You invented a whole new emotion for me.
Wow. You're welcome.
Your visions, the fire, we'll figure it all out. I'm just so glad you're here.
Well, good. I guess I'll stick around. Dude, is that what I think it is? You assholes have your own observatory? Oh, okay. I know we have a fire and an existential crisis to solve, but I am definitely breaking in there tonight. Earth to Max. You good?
Sorry. I just still can't believe it. You're really here.
Listen, if I'm gonna feel okay about being here with everything you have going on, I don't want to be weighing you down.
You're not.
Good. Then let's split up. I'll go up to the Science Palace and meet your friend while you go focus on the firefuckers.
So we got no and you're right, but we haven't got the character icons on top, so oh, do we just go you're right, or do we just oh, I hope this doesn't bite me.
No, I'll walk you there.
Max, I've navigated stairs before. Go. Get some answers. I'll call you soon.
Chloe!
I'm okay, you goober. Now go.
Good luck. She must have come looking for me, and I wasn't here. She found Moses and she... But I'm here now. And this time, I will make sure nothing happens to her. Hard to think about anything besides Chloe at the moment. But if I want to save her and everyone else, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me.
So we got a new message from Chloe and from Moses. Oh god. I know the pain of so many stairs all too well, but yeah, you definitely need to quit smoking, Chloe. But that, I have to say, those messages then, they're definitely making me laugh. Thank you very much for being on the case, Moses. Okay, so we haven't got any new entries into Max's journal. But at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, this is where today's episode of Life is Strange Reunion will be coming to a close. I really do hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, please do myself a favor. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, along with the bell, so you can receive notifications whenever I upload anything new to my channel. And for all those who do consider hitting the buttons down below, you truly are legendary individuals, and it always helps my channel expand little by little every time you do hit the buttons down below. And it tells the current video platform that I'm currently doing something correctly in uploading these videos to their platform, because let's face it, at the moment, YouTube are fucking useless, don't care about anybody else but themselves, and they just want to see us organically thriving channels. Whether we have small numbers, medium numbers, or large numbers of our channels, wither our way into oblivion, because all they care about is aiding and abetting all the illegal channels on their platform, which upload whatever the hell they want, cheat, sabotage others to thrive, and YouTube just turn around and say, yeah, go for it, we don't give two shits about the organic channels on our platform, do whatever the hell you want. Yeah, YouTube, I just think, what are you going to fucking do about it? Because all you do is hand out out of place age restrictions, multiple false copyright claims, and you just don't give two shits about fixing your broken, hypocritical system. I said something, what are you going to fucking do about it? But if anybody did notice the vocal tones and the interactions between Max and Chloe in the Hellerton house, they still have that you know, spark between them. They still have the they still have feelings for each other. They're just having trouble expressing that right now. And hopefully Max can put the pieces to this Inferno puzzle in place and save everybody on campus. Oh, here's hoping that we can actually get the best ending, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, everybody, I've been ShadowStar91. Stay safe out there, take care, and I'll catch each and every single one of you legends in the next episode of Life is Strange Reunion. Bye bye.
Now I have proof. She's really here.